Hey guys, Sally here and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Sally and welcome. So today we're going to be diving into episode 3 of My Stubborn, and yeah, I'm excited to see where this episode's gonna take us, where the storyline's gonna go, where the plot's gonna go, because I tell you what, sometimes it feels like it's just this plot and storyline, specifically with Juin and Soren's storyline, it's just, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm left in confusion, and then Soren out here be doing like red flag things, but I am enjoying myself, and I am like just, I want to know what's gonna happen next, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, I'm going to give a little context for y'all in case you didn't know, which I now know. So apparently some book context that they haven't given us. I don't know if they're going to give it to us or if they're going to keep along with like how it is in the book. So someone told me that, and this was what was confusing me, like how Soren and everyone just kind of like how they knew each other and stuff like that. So according to the book, Juin and Champ are brothers, and Tai and Soren are best friends with Champ, which explains how Juin knows Soren, and also apparently like Soren and Juin, because Soren's best friends with Champ, who is Juin's brother. They've known each other for a long time, but they have never gotten along. But apparently for two people that didn't get along well, they would always apparently pay attention to each other, like more than two people that hate each other should or would. So that, like, when I was told that, it was like, okay, this makes a little bit more sense of how they're kind of connected to each other, and maybe they'll follow that same like thing within the series and we just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, and it's not really a spoiler, I feel like, knowing that in the book at least, that Juin and Champ are brothers, because for me, like, it definitely did clear up a bit of the confusion I was having and how everyone related to each other and how they like knew each other and this and that. So yeah, it makes a bit more sense now when I think about back to like episode 1 where Juin was told to go find Soren, and yeah, I guess they've always like had a Tom and Jerry relationship prior to the start of episode 1, and I don't know, I think maybe because Juin caught Soren playing with himself, maybe there was some kind of shift. Well, because Juin caught Soren playing with himself and it turned Juin on, I think that might have been what caused the shift. I don't know, but yeah, anyhow, I'm excited to get into episode 3. But before I do that, I'm just gonna quickly read off my notes about like what happened in episode 1 and episode 2. So episode 1, Soren was watching adult porn and rubbing certain body part. Juin stumbles upon this, gets caught by Soren for watching him, and Soren notices Juin. And Soren notices Juin has become excited because of this. So Soren offers a helping hand. Also, yes, like, I don't know if you can see that, but like, I am literally, it's just easier if I do this. I'm sorry. Juin, because of this, because Soren notices Juin gets excited from watching him play with himself, offers a helping hand to Juin, And then, yeah, made some weird ass comment about Jewin having a girlfriend and doing it with her. I don't know. Yeah, also still not sure why we were doing all this by the pond, of all places. Then Soren asks if he can kiss Jewin because it helps with the mood. I guess great that he asked if he could kiss him. But yeah, at least Soren asked if he could kiss Jewin, which I guess is something. No explanation as to the relationship between Jewin and Soren at this point, which I told you how people relate to each other in the book. That was just one of the thoughts I kept having throughout episode 1 and throughout episode 2, which was just how do y'all fucking know each other? Like, I just wanted to know. Just tell me. It's like how that I feel like how y'all know each other, like, if like that, yeah. And then, oh yeah, we got the weird ass 2-year time jump. We find out Jewin is interning at the company Tai, who is vice president of Champ, and Soren work at. We get introduced to Puth, Jenny, and a female June. So we have June, which is the female, and then we have Jewin, which is the male, who Soren and subtle sexual tension between Tai and Champ. Jewin used to date females, but now dates men. Probably something having to do with whatever happened at the beginning of the episode. Also, keep in mind, like, I was kind of just rewatching the episode and just, like, jotting shit down. Sorry, so excuse my notes and recaps and stuff like that. I'm so sorry. Where was I? Hold up. Yeah, probably something having to do, Jewin used to date females. Oh yeah, there was this whole thing, where, one of the interns was like, who you talking to? And Jewin is like, yeah, I'm talking to this person named Pyong, we're just talking. And the guy is like, oh, what, you're into men? And so, yeah, find out he used to date females, and I guess his preferences have changed. I don't know if he's just now bi or what. And yeah, I wonder if that had anything to do with him being into men. I'm wondering if him being into men now has something to do with what happened at the very beginning of episode 1. Because I remember at the very beginning of episode 1, he became excited, and he was kind of like, what? He was like looking down at himself and clutching himself and being like, what the fuck's going on? And it's like, at this point he's 19, and it's like, you're 19, like, you're telling me you've never gotten one of those before? Anyhow, Jewin stumbling onto Puth making out with someone at work, at the work stairwell. I think it's like the fire escape stairwell, I think is what it is. And so I'm catching him, and in that 2-year period in time jump, apparently Soren disappears, and his reasoning for not being able to contact June was because Soren had to deal with a family matter and lost his phone. I don't understand why he couldn't figure out a way to get a hold of June, but you know, whatever. Then we got the whole thing of Jewin thanking Soren for what he did 2 years ago for a separate matter. Apparently, Jewin was at the bar making out with a female in the bathroom, and she goes to steal his wallet. Soren comes in and stops her, and Jewin gets mad at Soren, and it's like, dude, Soren just literally stopped you from getting your wallet taken. Why are you all bent out of shape? And then Soren's just like, go into the stall and take care of yourself, right? And Jewin goes to take care of himself. He goes to completion 3 times. Nothing happens. Soren comes in and is like, dude, I think you've been drugged. So then they go to the backseat of Soren's car, and Soren gives him some help using his mouth. Soren made a comment about don't go doing this with other people, and it's like, yeah, why the hell is he acting possessive? Like, why are you telling Jewin that he can't be doing these things with other people? Like, girl, like, you're not partners or anything. You don't have that kind of relationship, so why are you getting all possessive over here? But anyhow, we're back to present time, and Soren really likes to get into Jewin's personal space. There's constant bickering between Soren and Jewin, and Soren really likes to pick on Jewin, possibly because he likes Jewin. I think some of these things are because he likes Jewin. It's just, maybe he just doesn't know it. Maybe he doesn't know that he likes Jewin, or he's just, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, Soren likes picking on Jewin. Lots of things happening that shouldn't be happening while we're at work, like people kissing and getting real close to each other. We met Jewin's guy friend, Pyong, and while they're out talking at dinner, Pyong sounded like he was interested in Soren, and Jewin is like, don't be doing that, don't be saying that, I'm right here. I don't know, some weird comment, and Pyong is like, oh, I was just joking. I think based off of something I saw I think it was a clip for episode 3, I think, well, not a clip, but I saw like a snippet of something that I think belongs to episode 3, so I think Pyong is going to show that he has interest in Soren somehow. Oh, that's what it was. Pyong mentioned that Soren, he found Soren handsome, and Jewin was like, no, like, don't say that, like, yeah, anyhow, I don't know what Soren and Penny's relationship is, but we find out that apparently Soren and Penny are hooking up with each other. Soren really getting, I guess, jealous or possessive when he hears June did things with Pyong. Yeah, so there was, if I remember correctly, but it's either in episode 1 or 2, Soren draws on Jewin's face, and Jewin goes to I think it was episode 1. Soren draws on Jewin's face, and this is where the picking in comes in, and it's just like, dude, seriously? But yeah, no, Soren draws on Jewin's face, and Jewin goes to the bathroom to try to get it off, and Soren gets all up in Jewin's personal space, and Jewin lets it out that he used what he learned from Soren on Pyong, and Soren was not happy when he heard that, man. He grabbed Jewin and like kissed him really hard, and just like, yeah. June goes to a bar. Random guy named Pop hits on June. Soren sees and I guess is not happy about it because we see June in the bathroom. Soren comes in with a female, starts kissing up on this female, and yeah, they start necking. Oh God. Sorry, they start necking. So Pop comes out of the bathroom stall and better let him clean his hands first. But then June grabs Pop and they start making out. And it was almost like they were competing or something, or June was I don't know, just the looks and the facial expressions that were coming from June. It was oh, you're gonna do this song with this random woman, then you know what? I'm gonna grab this person and start necking with them, or anyhow. And then in walks Pop's boyfriend, apparently, and starts kicking the crap out of June. And then he breaks a beer bottle. The boyfriend breaks a beer bottle and he looks to go to he's gonna go stab June. That's where the episode ends. Also keep in mind we aren't told, we are under the impression that this guy Pop is he's flirting with June and stuff, and he hasn't told June that he's in a relationship or anything like that. So you kinda can't fully blame June because he was not aware. I mean, I don't know if he asked the question, but he didn't say, hey, you got someone, and keep in mind, Pop approached him. Pop approached June. Not the other way around. Pop approached June. So it's you want to get mad at anyone, you kind of need to get also sort of, you need to be getting mad at your boyfriend over here, buddy, because your boyfriend Pop was flirting and coming up on to someone when he is clearly in a relationship of some kind with you, and it's unless you guys have an agreement in place, and all parties are okay with this, so episode 1 ends. Episode 2 picks off exactly where episode 1 ended. We're about to see Soren get gutted, and thankfully, we're about to see June get almost gutted with this broken bottle piece. Soren steps in and gets him out of there. Also, why the hell was Soren smirking? Y'all, I don't... June's getting his ass kicked, and Soren is kind of smirking, and it's God, Jesus Christ, Soren, you're a walking red flag. You're hot, but you're a walking red flag, okay? Something I was wondering about was the subs. The subs were a little weird, and this usually happens too, but I think there might be some context or something that I might be missing because the subs were being kind of funky, especially in episode 2. Soren constantly telling June he is a bad kisser and shouldn't do anything with someone else until Soren has taught June how to do things properly. Also, after Soren gets June out of the bar, they go into his car, and he's Soren is you shouldn't be doing these things with anyone else. You're a bad kisser. Blah, 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 blah. Why? 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 Okay, and then Soren offers to be Juin's teacher. Well, Juin is like, am I really that bad of a kisser? And Soren is kind of like, yeah, you kind of are. And so he offers to teach Juin. So I don't remember what I was just saying. I'm sorry. I went to go do something and then, anyhow. So yeah. So if I remember what I was saying correctly, it was along the lines of Soren was like offering to Juin, like, hey, I'll teach you to kiss. And I don't know if it was just kissing or if Soren was gonna show Juin how to do other things or what. Yeah, but one thing I was thinking of is there must be something underlying there, because between Soren getting jealous, getting possessive, and telling Juin he can't kiss other people, picking on, teasing him, offering to teach Juin how to kiss, which leads to both of them using their hands on the other person with rubbing a certain body part. For someone who says Juin is a bad kisser, sure does kiss him a lot between the end scene and the beginning, kissing him in the stairway, in the car, in the work bathroom. Like, I swear he is, for whatever reason, trying to find ways to get all up in Juin's personal space and kiss him. Oh yeah, and then there's the scene, as I said, Soren says he'll teach Juin. We find out actually that they go back to Soren's place and they start kissing, which then leads to they're using their hands on the other person, on a certain body part, and then Juin is like, hey, don't tell anyone we're doing these things, and Soren is like, you can't, until I've taught you everything, you can't be doing anything with anyone else, and you're just my student. And I don't know, I feel like there's something underlying, you know? I think Soren cares about Juin to an extent of some kind, in his weird twisted way at times. The man be running hot and cold. Sometimes he's soft and other times he has something else. Goes a little extreme and such. Why Juin is going along with it, maybe he secretly likes it, who knows. Sometimes it doesn't feel like X equals Y. So yeah, just waiting for when they like tell us. Like, I'm hoping that we'll get like an episode where someone is like, yeah, let me explain myself fully with my behavior since episode 1, you know? Like, I would like that. Please and thank you. Tai gets referred to as Juin's brother, but then gets mentioned he was given into Tai's care, which, as I said in the book, Champ is Juin's brother, and so maybe Tai is like a brother to Juin. Yeah, as I said, the whole like Tom and Jerry, I think they have like a Tom and Jerry situation, but it, like, whatever reason, Soren likes to get all possessive and stuff. And then there's the whole kissing, like Soren is constantly trying to find opportunities to kiss Juin. We got the scene there where Tai and Champ are out getting food, and Tai calls, and Champ is like, here. Well, it was weird because it's like Tai already has a water in his hand, so why are you offering yours to Tai? Like, okay, but yeah, so Champ offers his drink to Tai. Ty tastes it, and then he makes a comment about an indirect kiss, and I'm just like, sharing of straws, who cares? But I mean, we can kind of tell by this point that Ty was feeling a way about Champ, so yeah. And then we get the ending scene where I guess Ty decides he's just gonna make his move and ends up kissing Champ, and it was an okay kiss. It was nice and soft, and I will say I like the pace that the second pairing goes. I like the speed at which the second pairing goes, because Soren and Doohan over here I feel like we are all over the place at times and going fast and just like I feel like I'm on a roller coaster at times. Like you just off track roller coaster. You really don't know where the hell things are gonna go. Like yeah. And I hope that yeah, as I said, I do really hope they flesh out and give us backstory and stuff as the series progresses. Because I know, like, for someone like me, like, I tend not to pick up on things really quickly. Sometimes it just takes me a while to be like, oh my god, like, I understand. I caught that now, what have you. Sometimes I just need to have people point shit out to me. And yeah, I'm hoping for my sake they eventually give us like the backstory and go more in depth on some things just to give clarity, you know what I mean? That's the hope. That is the hope. Please give us that. Also, one thing I was curious about was we've gotten at least one NC scene, at least minimum one NC scene in just episode 1 and 2. So I'm like, are they gonna keep this up? Are they gonna at least give us one NC scene minimum for these episodes? I'm not saying like we need them. I'm just curious. I'm just curious, friends. Like, the way I have heard there's stuff that is gonna go down in episode 3, so I guess so. Anyhow, so that was Sally's terrible recapping of episode 1 and 2. If you sat through that whole thing, you deserve a round of applause. Gold star for you. Sorry. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this episode and the chaos and crap that is gonna probably happen within this episode. Okay, so we're picking up where we left off in episode 2, apparently. Did you just come to like Did you come to your senses? Is that what's happening? Okay, what's with the music? He probably just needs to process.
ว่าไงครับเจ๊
ว่าอะไรของแกอ่ะหายไปเป็นอาทิตย์ไม่โทรไม่อัปเดตอะไรเลยนะแล้วแกฝึกงานกับไทยเป็นไงบ้างเนี่ย
ก็สนุกดีนะเจ๊แต่ว่างานก็เยอะเหมือนกัน
แต่อย่าไปทำอะไรของเขาพังนะเว้ยแล้วนี่แกจะกลับบ้านเมื่อไหร่ฮะป๊าบ่นถึงทุกวันเลยเนี่ย
น่าจะวันนี้นะเจ๊ก็ไปนอนวันนี้คืนนึงแล้วก็พรุ่งนี้ค่อยกลับสวัสดีเพื่อนระไงจุ้นอ้าวเฮียไทยสวัสดีครับกูบอกเฮียไทยว่าจะไปบ้านมึงอ่ะเฮียเลยจะไปด้วยเฮียว่าจะแวะไปกินชาไทยร้านโกหนึ่งหน่อยมึงจะไปกันได้ยังมึงกูหิวข้าวอ่ะแวะกินข้าวก่อนได้ปะ
How I might feel. These two and their relationship, their Tom Jerry relationship that appears to be happening, like, do really like it and get a kick out of it.
มึง
ฮะ
เพราะอะไรกับเฮียสอนปะวะ
ไม่ได้ทะเลาะ
ก็ทำงานที่เดียวกันแถมเฮียสอนงานให้อีกมึงคุยกันเยอะๆดิวะจะได้สนิทกัน
ก็คุยแค่เรื่องงานนะมึง
I mean, they're getting pretty close to each
รู้
other.
แล้วที่มึงพิมพ์มาหากูอ่ะนี่กูจริงจังนะ
Yes, I
มี
am.
อะไรปิดบังกูปะ
ไม่มี กูก็แค่ดูซีรีส์ของกูไปแล้วก็สงสัยอะคิดมากไปว่าเนี่ย
Oh,
ก็คิดมากเลยนะ
yes. Hold up.
แต่
Hold up. Now I remember. I forgot. There was that whole thing of, I completely forgot the whole thing, in episode 2 where Sorn took Juin out, like Sorn and Juin went out to, like, I guess like a mall or something, and Sorn buys a shirt for Juin, and then they go back to Juin's place, so because they rode together. So Sorn is dropping Juin off at his place, and then he's telling Juin how he should take his medicine because it seems like he still has a fever. I guess he got a fever from when he was all wet because it rained, and he ran back from getting food. He ran back to work from getting food, and he got soaked from the rain because he didn't have an umbrella. And so maybe he got sick. Cause you know how Thai BLs be. If it rains, you know, someone's gonna get sick. Never fails. And so Juin texted Win and was like, if someone acts like they care for you, if someone you don't like acts for like, if someone you don't like acts like they care about you, would your heart skip a beat? And Juin was like, your heart isn't gonna skip a beat for someone you don't like. So maybe that was the start of Juin kind of like getting an idea of what he might potentially be feeling for Sorn, because at this point it's just been like very Tom and Jerry, like Sorn is constantly picking on Juin and getting all up into Juin's space and this and that, but there's also those moments where like Sorn kind of takes care of Juin, not saying it excuses the behaviors and stuff Sorn exhibits, but yeah, I actually completely forgot about that whole thing, honestly. Because it wasn't in my notes for whatever reason. But yeah, that's just to explain that whole thing, the whole texting him and stuff like that. And yes, Juin is in fact hiding something from Win, as we all know.
มันก็ดูแปลกๆปะ
ไม่มีอะไรของมึงไม่ต้องคิดมาก หิววะเนี่ย
มึงกูไปเข้าน้ำก่อนนะ
มาวินอะ
ไปเข้าห้องน้ำมาเฮีย
อ๋อ ถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวกูไปเข้าห้องน้ำก่อนดีกว่า
What?
เฮียไม่ได้เข้าเปล่า
ไม่ได้เข้า
อ๋อ
Oh. So is this your ploy to have them be alone or something?
เฮ้ยพี่หยุดเขย่าขาดิ
Girl.
พี่รู้ป่ะคนชอบนั่งเขย่าขาเป็นคนเซ็กจัดนะเว้ย
The fuck? Also, why are we screaming?
หรือมึงอยากลองกับกูมั้ยล่ะ
Girl?
กูเซ็กจัดจริงวะพูดเหี้ยอะไรพี่
Why is he always on
ไม่ต้อง
edge?
ขยับไปมาได้ป่ะ
Why is Juin always on edge? Like,
แล้วมึงก็ช่วยกูดิ
girl,
อะไรพี่เนี่ย
ทับขากูไว้กูจะได้ไม่ลืมตัวเขย่าขา เก็บตังค์
I have so many questions. Like, I swear to God, there has to be something underlying here. It's like the only explanation I can think of because they're supposed to have like just a teacher student, like we're just casual, blah 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 blah. But then you go on and do these kind of things, like and constantly making passes at him. Like, okay, I know they'll explain. They will explain to us, I believe, at some point. It's just like, when you're like, I want to know the things now. It would make me feel so much better if you would just explain the things to me now.
ได้ทีก็นั่งสบายนะ
You didn't have to make a comment. But of course you did. I will say, I like Soren with his hair down. I also like him rocking this tank top. Life sucks. Oh, that's a shirt. Well, I mean, it's not a... Why are you wearing a sweatshirt in goddamn Thailand? It's Thailand. Why is he in a sweatshirt?
หล่อเหมือนเดิมไหมลูกป้า
Okay.
เจ๋วเลยเจ๋วเลย
เอ๊ะก่อนหน่อย
Always outfits that be questionable in these series.
พอ
Like, I'm hot just looking at you.
โอ้
นั่นสอนใช่ไหมคงจำได้ อุ้ยไม่ได้เจอกันนานรอขึ้นเป็นกองเลย
And he's just as annoying.
ใครจะกินอะไรสั่งได้เลย เดี๋ยวลุงชงให้
ป้านี่ก็ชมทุกคนเนาะหล่อตรงไหน
Ha ha ha.
เอาก็หล่อจริงๆอ่ะป้าพูดจริงเว้ย
Sorry, this tank top does wonders
เครื่องดื่มเย็นๆมาเสิร์ฟแล้วครับ
for Soren.
นี่เลย อันนี้ของเฮียไทยครับป้าบอกว่าเฮียไม่กินหวานป้ายังจำได้อยู่เลยอ่ะ
ดีจัง
อ่ะของมึง
Okay, so we've all known each other for a while. Even Dad knows who
เดี๋ยวเฮียว่าจะไปดูบ้านหลังเก่า
they are.
ไม่ได้มานานแล้ว
Okay. I'm curious.
น้องป้านี่
Ooh. No. No.
เป็นอะไร
No.
แกเนี่ย
โหเจ๊
Good for you if that's what
นานๆทีจะได้
is
มากิน
appealing
ข้าว
to
ที่บ้าน
you.
เนี่ยดีใจ
But
หน่อย
no.
ไม่ได้เหรอ
ถ้าอย่างนั้นอ่ะ ก็กินให้เต็มที่เลยนะ วินด้วยนะไม่ต้องเกรงใจ วันเนี้ย
Fish like that, no.
เดี๋ยว
No,
เจ๊
thank you.
ป้าเลี้ยงไม่ให้เหรอ
No. I'm happy for y'all, but no. No. You want me to eat fish? It better be fried. And I mean, like, bones and everything, like, I don't want to deal with bones, like, deep fried. Yeah, I'm a picky person when it comes to food. Okay, so we're getting introduced to a new person, I think. Like, just another person.
สั่งมาเยอะแบบนี้ แพงแน่เลย
ไม่เท่าไหร่หรอก มากับเพียงไม่ต้องกลัว คนละครึ่งอยู่แล้ว
พูดอย่างนี้นึกว่าจะเลี้ยง
อื้อหือบอกให้ตาม
I'm
ตลอด
not above splitting a bill unless you buy more things than me. In this case, no, you pay for your shit, I'll pay for
ได้
mine.
ไหมเนี่ย พี่วิน พี่มีเรื่องอยากจะคุยกับเพียงเหรอ เรื่องอะไรอ่ะ
What is
เพีย
it?
งรู้เนี่ยว่า เพียงเป็นลับอะ
ทำไมไม่ถามพี่อะ
Where the fuck is this coming
ไม่มี
from?
อะไรหรอก อยากรู้เฉย
Oh, wait, never mind.
เคยไปรู้ก็มันไม่เวิร์กอ่ะ น้อยเขาเอามันรู้สึกดีกว่า
Hmm.
งั้นมันต้องพิสูจน์ใช่ปะ
พี่หมายความว่าไง
คือพี่รู้สึกว่ารสนิยมที่เปลี่ยนไปอะ
That's fine.
ยังไงนะ คือหมายถึงว่า
But also,
Child
verse
Love
is a thing as well. You don't have to be just the
Child
top or
Love.
just the bottom. Verses are things as
พี่ยั
well.
งชอบผู้ชายอยู่แล้วแหละ
Sides are a thing as well.
แต่คือ
Like,
พี่จะบอกนะว่า
we're
พี่ไม่อยากเป็นลูกแล้วอ่ะ
the,
Yeah, but I'm not.
there's so many different things out there.
อืม
Yeah, and I guess yes. I mean, you would need to experiment if you're not sure, just to see.
แต่มันก็เป็นเรื่องธรรมดาปะรสนิยมความชอบใครความชอบมันอ่ะ ก็ไม่เห็นแปลก
Wait, what did I say?
พี่ดูได้ยังไงอ่ะ
What did I say? I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever.
เอาจริงไหมพี่ก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันเว้ย
Are you sure about that? You're telling me you don't know, like, you're telling me you're confused.
ทำให้พี่สับสนได้ขนาดนี้ ขนาดเพียงอ่ะ พี่
Oh,
ก็เป็นเดือนๆไม่ได้แค่จูบเลย
okay.
แต่นี่เขาทำให้พี่สับสนได้ขนาดนี้ แสดงว่า พี่กับเขาเลิกซึ้งกันแล้วใช่ปะ
ขอโทษแล้วกัน
พี่จิวินนี่นะ ทีแรกคิดว่าจะได้ผัว ได้เพื่อนสาวซะงั้น
Okay. Thank you. This clarified everything.
เนี่ยคือเรื่องนี้หรอ
อืม มันก็สับสนจนไม่เป็นตัวเองอะ
You just need to experiment some more.
งั้นเอางี้ พี่ก็พิสูจน์ตัวเองมาเลยดิ เนี่ยวันเนี้ยพี่ก็พาผู้ชายคนหนึ่งอ่ะขึ้นห้องพี่ก็จัดเลย
พูดบ้าอะไรเนี่ย
ไม่ได้บ้านี่พูดจริง ก็ถ้าอยากพิสูจน์ตัวเองอ่ะ
Well, do it also. Okay. I'm all for the experimenting, finding out, and this and that. Just, I don't know. Maybe make sure to do it with someone you can trust. Because, I mean, I feel like that's probably a good idea. Because you don't want things to go wrong or.
พี่จินนี่พี่ดื่มไปเท่าไหร่แล้วเนี่ย
You should not be drinking this much. Like,
ยอมใจ
I feel like something's gonna happen if you
นี่พี่บอก
overdrink.
นะว่า
พี่ว่าจะลองทำตามที่เพียงบอกพี่อะแต่ตอนนี้พี่ยัง
Can we not do this when we're drunk?
เป้าหมายไม่เจอ
I guess like with courage.
อยา
I
กจะบ้า
guess.
พี่จริงๆเลยพี่รอนนี่แหละเดี๋ยวเพียงมา พี่ฟานฝากอันนึงนะพี่
Oh, he
Oh,
would be
Yen
very
Dila.
happy
Alright.
to watch your friend and take care of him.
รับเพิ่มไหมครับ
No. No. Can we not push alcohol onto the already slightly drunk person? I don't know how to.
จวินรับหรือเปล่า
I don't know how to feel about any of this.
รับ
Girl?
ไม่ได้ครับ ผมอยากรู้เหมือนกันว่า ผมจะรับได้หรือเปล่า
I don't know how to feel about any of this.
ถ้าอย่างนั้นเราไปข้างหลังกัน
Young just said to take care of. He didn't mean this. Like, stay here, keep him company. Like, he's at the bar, so he's gonna see, right?
น้องครับ ไอ้ฟานมายังวะ
Okay.
มาแล้วนะพี่อยู่ข้างหลังครับ
แล้วไม่ตามมาให้กูทีดิบอกว่ากูมาถึงแล้ว
พอดีพี่ฟานเขามากับใครก็ไม่รู้ครับ ผมไม่กล้าเข้าไปกวน
เดี๋ยวกูไปหา
Part of me is like, yes, please go find Franz and I will say I don't like this in the fact that Juan has had
พี่
alcohol.
ฟาน
Hello.
ไอ้เฮียสอน มีเรื่องอะไรค่อยคุยได้ไหมวะ ขัดจังหวะจริง
There it is.
ไอ้จุ้น
Hi. Hello.
พี่สอน
เดี๋ยวนี่รู้จักกันเหรอ
Yep.
มึงยุ่งกับเด็กคนนี้ไม่ได้นะเว้ย พี่สอนจริงเหรอ
กูเองอะ
ใครใช้ให้มึงแดกเยอะขนาด
He
นี้เนี่ย
cannot, I guess, be trusted with alcohol.
เนี่ยแบบเนี้ยพี่สอนแน่นอน ตัวจริงเสียงจริง
I guess it's a good thing Soren found him because things should not be happening. Things should not be happening considering how drunk Juan is. Let him sober up, please and thank you. Let him sleep. Just here, sleep.
ไหนพี่บอกว่าให้ผมไปรอหลังร้านไงพี่พาผมกลับมาบ้านเหรอ จะมีอะไรกันทั้งทีโคตรให้เกียรติเลยครับพี่ฟาน
ได้มึงได้จุ้นอยู่กับกูอะมึงเสือกคิดว่าอยู่กับคนอื่น
ทำได้เต็มที่เลยนะครับ ผมจะอยู่เฉยพี่มายุ่งทำไมเนี่ย แล้วทำไมต้องมาเป็นห่วงผมด้วย ไหนบอกไม่ชอบผมไง เนี่ย พี่ทำให้ผมสับสนอีกแล้ว
At least we'll have some form of conversation. The hell?
มึงพูดมา กูทำอะไรให้มึงสับสน
Do you need to get this kind of dominating
กู
thing?
ทำอะไรให้มึงสับสน เพราะแบบนี้ใช่ไหม มึงเลยจะไปเอาไก่ฟานเนี่ย
Girl, please relax.
กูเคยบอกมึงแล้วใช่ป่ะ ว่าอย่าไปทำแบบนี้กับคนอื่น ทำกับกูได้คนเดียว อยากเรียนอยากให้สอนอะไร มึงก็บอกดิวะ
Baby, he is drunk. Please back off a little bit. And just ask
พี่นั่นแห
me.
ละทำให้ผมสับสนอ่ะ ผมรู้นะผมชอบผู้ชายอ่ะ แต่ ผมไม่รู้ว่าตัวเองต้องการอะไรอ่ะ เว
Okay.
ลาที่พี่สอน ผมก็ทำกับคนอื่นไม่เป็นอยู่ดีอ่ะ
Mm-hmm.
แต่เวลาอยู่กับพี่แล้วมัน
เพราะอย่างนี้มึงเลยจะไปลองกับคนอื่นอย่างนี้เหรอ
He looks like he's gonna cry.
ใช่ แล้วพี่จะทำไง
เดี๋ยวกูลองให้มึงเอง แล้วมึงจะชัดเจน
Friends. This is not what you should be doing. No. A, he was drunk. B, he looks like he's on the verge of tears. Like, Soren! Soren! This baby boy is all confused. Like, can you please stop? I need you to, like, you have a dominant nature. Okay, I see that, right? Can you back off can you just back off just a little bit, please? Like, go a little bit softer, like, okay.
จนมึงไม่ต้องไปหาคำตอบจากใครไง
Yeah, he drunk though. He has alcohol in his system. This is not okay. And this isn't gonna help his confusion any. Like, you're over here being angry and possessive and stuff, and you're being these things, but it's like, considering the relationship you guys have with each other, Oh shit, okay. Still slightly not okay with the fact that he had a decent amount of alcohol in his system. But I will give props to the
ช่วง
actors.
นี้ไม่ได้เลยครับ พอดีว่า
I thought they did a
ออ
well
เดอร์จาก
job.
ต่างประเทศมา
I thought they
แล้ว
did
ทีนี้ไอ้ไทยกับไอ้แชมป์มันทำไม่ทัน ต้องอยู่
a
ช่วยมันนะ
good job.
โอ้งานนักเกินละลูก เดี๋ยวจะป่วยเอานะ
ลูกแม่ไม่ป่วยง่ายหรอกครับ
โอ้ย
You get a cramp?
มึงเป็นไร
I got a cramp in my
อ
leg.
อกมา
Oh, you tripped over the blanket.
หืมไอ้ควา
Strap it
ย
to the...
โอ้ยอย่าด่าดิ
Gosh, Jesus Christ.
เจ็บว่ะ เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวพี่ผมโป้อยู่เนี่ย
เออ
Oh, okay. I've seen it all. I've already seen it all, so it don't matter.
อ๋อ
รู้ไหวเปล่าจะได้ลงไปกินข้าว
But what I was trying to say
แป๊บ
was that
มึงจะ
it
เขินอะไรของ
definitely
มึง
felt like
ตัวเท่าควาย
it definitely felt like a good
รู้ไหวลงไปกิน
representation
ข้าว
of a first time.
เดี๋ยวไอ้เจมมันจะกลับมาแล้วนะ เดี๋ยวมึงต้องมาอยู่กับมันด้วย แล้ววันเนี้ยมึงจะกลับมานอนกับกูปะ
ไม่เลยพี่ เดี๋ยวผมกลับไปนอนหอเอา
Oh, surprised! Yeah. Offered to ask him if he would stay. Where do I think this? Okay,
ไม่มีกูนะเว้ย
girl. Why are you saying this type of thing? Considering you don't want anything that's not casual, like.
เฮ้ย ไอ้สอน อารมณ์ดีนะเนี่ยช่วงเนี้ย มีอะไรดีๆแล้วไม่บอกกูหรือเปล่า เปล่า เปล่าชี้อะไร พออาทิตย์นี้ไอ้ไทยไม่อยู่นะ มึงนะละลายกับได้หนีเมียเที่ยวเลยไอ้สัตว์
It was obvious. Also,
ไอ้เชี่ยสอน มึงมองจุ้ยขนาดนั้นน่ะ คิดจะแกล้งอะไรมันอีก อย่าให้กูรู้นะ
he's planning something, that's for sure. It's just not what you would think.
เฮ้ยจุ้ยไปชงกาแฟให้กูหน่อยดิ
ผมไม่ใช่พนักงานชงกาแฟนะพี่ ถ้าพี่อยากกินมากอ่ะไปชงเองปะ
Yeah. Just because we did the
อาหาร
things.
ของคุณเพนนีมาส่ง
Oh, hello. Hi, welcome back.
ไปรับของพี่เพนนี่นะครับ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
อ้าวพี่นี่เอง วันก่อนต้องขอโทษด้วยนะพี่ ชนพี่แสลงเลย
อ๋อ แล้วนี่เองเป็นเด็กฝึกงานมาใหม่เหรอครับ
ใช่ครับ
He's
เพิ่ง
very
ได้2 อาทิตย์แล้วพี่
pretty.
ถึงว่าไม่เคยเห็นหน้ามาก่อน วันนั้นก็ขอโทษเหมือนกันนะครับ ที่เดินไม่ระวัง
ไม่เป็นไรเลยครับ
His facial
คุณเพน
structure.
นีครับ
ได้ครับเดี๋ยวผมเก็บให้
ฝากให้ด้วยนะครับ
ได้ครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ครับ
You catch that?
มึงคุยอะไรกันเนี่ย
And here comes jealousy.
คุยเรื่อยเปื่อยอ่ะ ไม่มีอะไร เฮ้ย
Excited for when Juin finally starts like being done with your shit. Because it's gonna happen at some point. He's gonna get fed up with you.
มึงจะไปกินข้าวไหน
It's just a matter of when and the reasoning and this and
คิด
that.
จะเลี้ยงเหรอ
จะไปปะล่ะ กูว่าจะไปกินก๋วยเตี๋ยวร้านนั้นนะอร่อยนะ
Why are you being so nice?
งั้นผมเอาเส้นหมี่ไม่ใส่ถั่วงอกไม่ใส่หมูไม่ใส่
And
ลู
the
ก
children
ชิ้น
are back.
แล้วก็ใส่ถุงกลับบ้านด้วยนะครับ
ร้อนก็ร้อน โอ้ยพี่ ผมไปหาอะไรกินก่อนได้ไหมอ่ะ หิวไม่ไหวแล้วอะเดี๋ยว
Wait, you got something on your
เฮ้ย
face.
อย่าแกล้งนะ ผมฟ้องเฮียไทยจริงด้วย
Well, never mind.
ช่วงนี้กูแกล้งมึงมั้ง ตามใจมึงแล้วกัน
I was just gonna get the crap off your face. Also, maybe you have told him.
แล้วพี่เดินไปไหนอะโอ้ยพี่หาอะไรกินก่อนได้ไหมอะ
Please, someone tell him. Thank you. I was gonna get it.
เอ้ยพี่แล้วพี่ไม่บอกมีทิชชู่ติดหน้าผมอะโอ้หมดรอเลย
Jesus Christ.
โอ้หิวแล้วบ่นเก่งนะมึงอะเมื่อกี้กูจะเอาออกให้ก็บ่นว่ากูจะแกล้ง ทีนี้มาบอกว่ากูไม่บอก
ออกให้หมดเลย หมดยัง
มึงบ่นขนาดนี้เป็นเมียกูเลยไหม
I swear you want him to be.
คนแก่
I swear you want him to be.
คนแก่ไหมที่ทำมึงฟินอะ
โอ้ยพอเลยพี่สอนพี่ไม่กินลูกชิ้นหรอ
ไม่กินอะ
ผมขอได้ไหม
เอาอะไรมาแลกอะ
ขอให้ลูกชิ้นต้องแลกอะไรด้วยเหรอหรือพี่เอาไปเททิ้งอยู่ดีอะไม่ผมนะ
Girl, you need to learn how to.
ก๋วยเตี๋ยวเนี่ยกูซื้อมา
You're going it about the wrong
ง่ายๆแบบ
ways.
เนี้ยมึงไม่ใจร้ายไปหน่อยวะจุน
ขอแค่นี้ไม่ได้
Girl. All you had to do was like act cute or something. Yeah, he still would have given it to you in the end. Okay. Also, we are in the office.
เอาวิชาที่กูสอนมาใช้หน่อย เป็นลูกศิษย์กูอะก็ต้องรู้เรื่องอะไรพวกนี้บ้างดิวะ
That's a meatball?
มาขึ้นรถดิวะยืนอยู่ทำไมอะจะให้เขาด่าพ่อกูเหรอ
Why? I'm just wondering if it was necessary to scream at him.
ผมคิดว่าพี่จะกลับบ้านไปแล้วสิ
กูซื้อชุดซุกี้มา แต่กูไม่อยากกินคนเดียว กูก็เลยมารับมึงไปกินเป็นเพื่อน
Why?
พี่หมายถึงผมเหรอ
แล้วกูพาใครขึ้นรถวะ มึงถามอะไรมึงคิดปะเนี่ย
แล้วผม
Oh my god.
จะไปบ้านพี่อ่ะ
กูบังคับ กินเสร็จเดี๋ยวกูพามาส่งหอ พอใจยัง
Oh yeah, I guess he would be living in a
ส่งแชม
dorm.
ป์ก่อน
กูไม่ได้อยากเลี้ยงเพื่อนกู อีกอย่างนะ กูเพิ่งไปกินอาหารฝรั่งมา มันเลี่ยนกูไม่ชอบ
ไม่ชอบไปกินทำไม
มึงช่วยนั่งเงียบๆจนกว่าจะถึงบ้านได้ไหม
Why do we talk like this? God Lord, I swear. Can we talk like in a softer tone?
กินดิ
ไม่หิว
Are you sure? Mm.
กินดิ
Okay. Yeah, I guess this is nice.
กลับก่อนนะพี่
รถเมย์หมดแล้ว
แก๊ปไง
ปกติมึงไว้ใจคนง่ายขนาดนั้นเลยวะจวิน
แล้วพี่จะให้ผมทำไง ไปส่งไปล่ะ
นอนนี่ไง
ไม่อะ
ทำไมวะ นอนก็ฟรี มึงไม่อยากนอน
ไม่อะผมกลับแล้วดีกว่าพี่ อีกอย่างเป็นผู้ชายด้วยอะไม่น่ามีอะไรหรอก
มึงนี่ดื้อจังวะ
ไปแล้ว
what you want. Use your words. Communication. I know it's hard to communicate. Well, at least there's that.
ขอบคุณนะพี่ที่มาส่งอ่ะ
จิน
He did that just because he was hoping you would wanna stay. Well, okay then.
อันนี้คือจูบที่ทำให้คนคิดถึง จูบแบบนี้นะจินแล้วคนที่มึงจูบอะจะคิดถึงมึงตลอดคืน
โอ้พี่ถ้าจะสอนก็บอกดีๆก็ได้ปะไม่เห็นต้องมาดึงคอแบบนี้เลย ตกใจหมด ไปแล้ว
จินคืนนี้กูนอนหอมึงได้ปะไม่อยากขับกลับอะกลัวหลับใน
We all have it. Hi.
กูไปอาบน้ำก่อนนะ
Sure.
เฮ้ยมึงอย่าลืมกลับกล้องด้วยนะ
เอ้ยพี่ อย่าวิจารณ์น้องผมนะ มันรกนิดนึงอะ ตามสบายเลยพี่ ไปอาบน้ำก่อน
Balenciaga. Okay, hello.
จินเอาไปดิ กูเห็นมึงบ่อยไทยว่ารุ่นนี้ใส่ดีอะ
ก็ใช่อะเอาบอกมาจะเอาไปไหน
กูซื้อมาแล้วไซส์มันไม่ได้อะกูฝากมึงใส่หน่อยแล้วกัน
Jeez. So you've been doing stuff for him in your own little weird way.
พี่ นี่พี่จะยืนรองเท้าคืนเหรอ
No, I'm not. Oh
ใครเขาคืนกันอยู่ไหม โอ้ยยังอยู่ด้วย
Showing him ass like. Oh shit.
เฮ้ยเจ้อมึงอะไปแต่งให้ย่ายไป
Just that was hilarious.
ห้องมึงร้อนว่ะ กูน่าจะต้องนอนถอดเสื้อผ้านะ
I see right through you. Oh, okay. Oh, he's in some shorts, I think. Okay.
จิน
อะไรของพี่เนี่ย
กูอยากนะ
เฮ้ย เดี๋ยวพี่ ผมว่าเรามีเรื่องต้องเปิดตัวคุยกันอะเอาแบบตรงๆเลย
Yes.
หลังจากนี้ไม่ได้หรอวะ
ไม่ได้ ต้องคุยตอนนี้
I mean, yes, y'all need to have a talk. Lay out everything.
มีอะไรว่ามา
Because right now it's
เรื่อง
just.
อย่างว่าเนี่ย เราเรียนรู้แค่ครั้งเดียวพอแล้วปะผมว่าตอนนี้มันเลยเถิดมาไกลแล้วอะ
ถ้ากูพูดอะไรมึงจะรับได้ใช่ไหมจูน
Well, it depends.
พี่พูดมาเหอะ
Well,
กูชอบมีอะไรกับมึง แต่ลีลามึงไม่ได้ดี
Oh?
แต่ถ้าฝึกไปมากกว่านี้กูว่ามันต้องเด็ดกว่านี้แน่นอน
แล้วทำไมต้องเป็นผมอะตั้งแต่ที่บอกปลาคาร์ฟนั่นแหละมาจนถึงตอนเนี้ย
Uh-huh.
แล้วทำไมมึงถึงเชื่อกูอะ
ก็คำพูดพี่ไม่น่าเชื่อถืออะแล้วอีกอย่างที่ว่าปรึกษาพี่คงไม่เป็นไร ผมถามเลยดีว่าทำไมพี่ถึงสอนผมต่อ
Why is the microphone going funky?
ก็เพราะว่ากูกับมึงเคยเริ่มต้นกันมาแล้วไงเพราะงั้นมันก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องยากป่าวะถ้าจะทำต่อ
I guess.
กูอยากให้มึงโฟกัสแค่เรื่องเดียวก็คือ ที่กูกับมึงทำอยู่ตอนเนี้ยมึงมีความสุขปะ
I think
จ
he's
ริง
just a lot
ๆผมก็ชอบนะ
confused.
พี่
I'm sure he's enjoying it, but I'm sure also he is a lot confused about
มึงจะ
some
คิด
things.
มากทำไมวะ
ไม่คิดได้ไงอะพี่ แต่ก่อนเราสองคนก็ไม่ค่อยถูกกันอยู่แล้วอะแล้ว
Yeah.
อยู่ก็มาเป็นแบบเนี้ย ถ้าเมียพี่มาเห็นเขาจะไม่ฆ่าผมตายหรอกวะพี่
กูไม่มีเมีย ไม่มีลูก แล้วมึงไงใคร แฟนมึง หรือเด็กมึง
คนคุย ไม่มีอะไร
งั้นมึงก็ไม่ต้องไปคุยกับแม่ง อยากคุยอะไรมาคุยกับกูนี่
พี่ทำตัวเหมือนแฟนผมเลยเนาะ
Yeah.
กูจะบอกอะไรให้นะเจวิน ถ้ากูเป็นแฟนมึงไงมึงไม่ได้มานั่งถามกูแบบนี้ไง กูกับมึงไงเคลียร์ชัดยัง
ชัดแล้ว
Confused as hell.
ชัดว่า
I'm hella confused. What just happened? I'm sorry. That was not dumb enough for me. That conversation wasn't dumbed down enough for me.
กูนอนกัน
Okay.
เราต่างฝ่ายต่างตอบสนองความต้องการของกันและกัน
Yeah, that can be fine and dandy,
ไม่มีเรื่องของความรู้สึ
but
กเข้ามาเกี่ยว
no feelings involved. Bullshit. You're doing all these things for him. You got feelings involved, sir. Also, you don't have to agree. And of course, that's where they would fucking end the episode. Okay. Friends. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. If you want to keep going, like, I'm not deterred from watching this series. I don't know how to feel. I'm still all confused. Like, I'm a mixed bag of God knows what right now. Like, I feel mostly confusion. Like, okay, so at least that ending told us where his standpoint is, which is Soren wants to essentially be fuck buddies. We're fuck buddies, there's gonna be no strings attached, no feelings involved, XYZ. Okay, fine. Though, you can't say no feelings involved because apparently you've been doing these things. You've been looking at him a certain way. You've been getting possessive and jealous. Like, there are feelings there. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I will say I'm glad that Soren did save Juin from Franz because of the fact that this dude, like, drank too many things. He had too much alcohol in his system. And yeah, not a huge fan of the fact that this guy, Juin, had alcohol, and him and Soren do things like, can we not do these things when we're not sober, please and thank you? the whole thing at the end about no feelings involved and stuff, like, we all know it's gonna go tits up, honestly. We're just waiting for the things to go wrong, right? We're waiting for the problems and stuff to happen, like, let's be honest. I mean, I will say I am liking having the second couple because it definitely feels like a reprieve from the crazy ride I'm on with the main couple. So, but also, it's like Champ started unbuttoning his shirt and then he got all shy and I'm like, you got a chest, I got a chest. Like, we got the same thing, okay? Like, nothing to get shy about. And then Ty being like, okay, let me just put the phone here and make sure that you can see me in all my glory. Juin, Ty, Win, and Sorn visited Juin's dad, and apparently, like, we don't know how they know each other, like, series wise, we don't know how, but it's like the fact that dad knows and sister knows everyone, it's safe to assume they've, like, been around for a while, like, cause back when, like, before Juin left for university. So yeah, I don't know, maybe they'll go more in depth onto, like, the relations, how each person relates to another and stuff like that as the series progresses. Oh yeah, and then there was that whole thing in the beginning portion where Sorn stuck Juin's leg on his. Also, like, why are they constantly talking at each other in exclamation points? They're constantly talking at each other in exclamation points. But yeah, that whole thing with the leg, with Juin's leg over Soren's, like, I don't know, friends, I don't know, just these things that Soren keeps doing, right? He's got you can't tell me Soren doesn't have some kind of like and stuff for Juin just because of these little things that he does. And wanting to be close to him and this and that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and then the whole thing in the bar, Juin talking to Pyong about, like, when did he know he wanted to be a bottom and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I know this wasn't coming out of left field because you've been doing things with Soren, and it makes sense. It makes sense that he might be, his thought process might be going down that way of maybe he, like, because they've already done what they did in episode 2, so it's only going to be a matter of time probably. And yeah, so I thought that was funny how Pyong is like, well, now I wanted a boyfriend, but now I got a girl best friend or something, or whatever he said. So yeah, and then Franz, like, why did you have to offer, why did you have to be like, here, you want some more alcohol? Like, no, he had all this, I mean, like, you can't tell me, I don't know, I don't know if it's because we saw how much he consumed, but, I was not a fan. Not a fan of Franz coming in. Like, Pyong was just like, here. It was telling you to take care of him as in just like, here, sit with him. Make sure he doesn't, I guess, throw up or whatever. And I will say I need these boys to, especially Soren. Juin, I kind of understand, but Soren, I need him to figure his crap out because you out here wanting to just be fuck buddies, like, and you out here just want to be like, we're gonna be fuck buddies, no strings attached or whatever, but then you're just like, don't do this with anyone else, only do it to me and stuff like that. Like, there's so many mixing of the signals, I swear. Like, it's no wonder this poor it's no wonder this poor boy is out here all confused. I mean, I don't know, friends. I don't know. I do know that Soren is being deliberate. Like, the taking Juin back to his place for food and then being like, hey, you should stay here, or like the morning after being like, you should sleep here, and Juin's like, no, I'll sleep in my condo. I think it's a condo. I'm sleeping at my condo, and he's like, well, I won't be there then. And just like, bringing him to have dinner at his place and mentioning about staying the night, and then being like, he takes him home and is like, can I stay the night? Cause I don't wanna drive home when I'm tired, and like, he's doing these deliberate things, and I'm just like, what is, are you just being callous? Well, no, I guess not the word. I guess the word isn't callous, but are you purposely doing this shit? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand you, bro. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Maybe it's really simple and easy and stuff, and I'm just like missing the whole point or something. But yeah, I feel like Soren is making deliberate moves some of the time, but then it's just like you get these moments when he's just being like possessive and jealous, and it's just like does he know what he's doing? Or, like, I don't know. For me, it's just hard to figure Soren out. Like, as I said, like, I am someone that sometimes is slow to realize things and such, so I'm just like, it's not laid out, obviously, for me. It's not laid out, it's not dumbed down, it's not just simple like X, Y, Z, blah, 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 so it's like, yeah, I don't know, but despite the confusion and stuff like that, like, as I said, I want to know what happens next. Possibly because I just want the explanations and stuff like that, so I can like be like, oh, okay, yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode, and just hoping that we're gonna get more clarification on things and stuff like that. And also, Julian, baby, you don't have to. I get you like what you're doing, which, I mean, yay, Soren, for at least asking, are you happy about the situation, or are you happy with what's going on? Like, yay, at least you asked. But also, like, Julian, you don't have to go along, do the things. Also, I feel like Julian is like gonna still be confused because he already in a way likes, even if it's just a small bit, he already in a way likes Soren. So as everything keeps progressing, everything's gonna get more complicated and this and that, and yeah, so I'm interested to see what the next episode is gonna entail. and I just need clarification on some things that I know it'll eventually happen, and yeah. Let's see where this journey is gonna keep going, I guess. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching this video over on YouTube, this is going to be a highlights version. The full uncut version will be over on my Patreon for free. Feel free to join us over there and watch it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome to. And yeah, I hope you guys will continue to come along on this journey with me through my stubborn, though I'm probably sure some of you would be like, no, you know what, no. I know I'm not like the best reactor out there. I do try. So I guess that's what matters. It's the thought that counts, right? I'm not going to give you the most high quality reactions or anything, but you're going to get something. So anywho, until the next video, guys, see you later and bye.